So last Friday, Elon Musk tweets out, he goes, hey, we're today at 5 p.m. we're releasing internal documents related to the Hunter Biden New York Post thing. And he gave it to Matt Taibbi. Matt Taibbi was like, he essentially said, hey, Matt Taibbi, you go talk to Twitter's head, chief legal counsel of Twitter. You can interface with him, get all the documents you need surrounding this. He'll release them to you, and then you just do your journalism, release them as you see fit. That's as far as my understanding goes, is that's what happened. Is Elon Musk goes, here you go. Here's his contact. I gave him the option or, permission to give you all the shit, right? And then it starts coming out that he has this whole tweet storm. It was a fucking boring ass tweet storm because you thought they were all coming at once. It took like 3 hours for 30 tweets or something. But the main thing was that it came out, the Hunter Biden thing, and then they had this like internal discussion. And there were all these instances of the Biden campaign and the Trump side. It wasn't one-sided, right? I won't be dishonest about that. But there was many instances where both political sides had essentially a contact at Twitter where they could ask for stuff to be taken down, removed for, I guess sometimes there were valid reasons. A lot of them were just pictures of Hunter Biden's dick, I guess. That was a lot of them, which I would have thought would have won Biden the election even more so. It's a nice piece on that guy. But so that's essentially what it was. And so there's all these things. And then Elon Musk, mistakenly, in my opinion, he goes, see, this is a clear First Amendment issue, right? He's like, it's clearly a First Amendment issue because the government was pressuring a private organization into censorship, essentially. But it's kind of not, because they weren't in power at the time. But there's also all these people on the left who are like, see, it was nothing. It was just a company just, exercising caution. It wasn't the government. But you're also like, if you work at Twitter, if you, saw the writing on the wall, you were like, well, the Biden, he's probably going to win the election. Like at that point, Biden was ahead. It seemed pretty likely. You go, yeah, Biden's probably going to win this thing. So why make enemies with the incoming administration? So while it wasn't a truly First Amendment violation, by the way, I love the First Amendment. We should get that in Canada. Right? Wasn't truly a violation, but then all the people on the left are so dishonest, are being like, not comprehending the fact. They're like, well, imagine you just tell them to go fuck themselves. And you're like, yeah, we're releasing the president's son's cock everywhere and him smoking crack. And then the guy wins. And you're like, all right, well, that's bad for us. That's really bad for us. Now the most powerful man in the world has a personal vendetta against our company. But anyways, so back to the old smoking gun. And I ain't talking about Hunter Biden's piece. All right, I got to give that up. But so the chief legal counsel of Twitter, who was coordinating with Matt Taibbi, this guy Jim Baker, who up until 2018 was the general counsel of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This guy was the the general counsel of the FBI, and then he resigned because he was mixed up in all the James Comey stuff. But this guy was all mixed up in all the Russiagate shit, the Steele dossier, all that stuff, going after Trump. Hard to think that this guy's unbiased in any sort of way, right? By the way, I love the one thing I'll say is all the Russiagate stuff. It was nice to see the people on the left getting roped into becoming crazy conspiracy people. I mean, they were for a bit, like with JFK, and then it kind of like bounced back to the right for a while. And then that's what kind of got the left back on board. Like like every person who was like hardcore left leaning just became like a conspiracy nut because all this stuff ended up being fucking nonsense. But it's crazy because like this dude, this Jim Baker guy, he was in charge of providing Matt Taibbi with these internal documents from Twitter when he was working with the FBI as their general counsel in 2017, 18, while Trump was president. And, you know, you could make a case that he was trying to subvert the whole Trump administration. And then he's working with and he's on record as like saying, oh, we should be cautious and not release the Hunter Biden laptop because it might have come from a hack or whatever. But you're like, no, he knew exactly what was going on here. He had a clear bias. And then on top of that, he fucking like was sending Matt Taibbi these documents. So he was the one who had got to look at all these documents first before they were being sent to Matt Taibbi. And then I guess Matt Taibbi said that he told Barry Weiss, he goes, this guy Jim is sending me all these, or Barry Weiss, sorry, sending me all these documents. She goes, Jim who? And he says, Baker. And she's like, what? That's insane. And then they told Elon Musk, I guess Elon Musk fired the guy today. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, Jimbo.